Good morning, Chickajoes and Chickadees. Today is Tuesday, January 12th, and this is your lesson video. So, we're working with the idea of identity, and we're going to be moving into other topics as well. We're going to be utilizing our textbooks. So, hopefully, within the last week, you've been able, with the reminders of last week, you've been able to get your textbook and ready to go. We're still focusing on the skills of rhetorical analysis and argumentation and building our capabilities and adaptability to the synthesis essay, another skilled type of writing that we'll be moving into. So, yesterday you had your writing, and today what I want you to focus on is your Albert. So, for those of you who haven't done it yet, this will probably be your first one. Remember, Albert is a test prep database. What it allows us to do is take a look at these unique, interesting writings, but then even more so, these rigorously crafted questions. These are tough questions. I love the way they're structured because there's just so much going on in the question in itself. And I love how it embeds the grammar and argumentation and comprehension. It's just a beautiful blend when it comes to asking multiple choice questions in an English content. Because of this, because of how they're written, they're really, really hard. They're exceptionally hard. And I love that because, like I said before, and I explained to you before, that if we're training for something, for instance, our AP exam in May, I want us to train hard. I want us to train above the level so that when we get the actual questions from AP, that sense of test anxiety goes away because we know what to expect. We know what they're looking for, and we've been training harder than what they're asking us. And those questions are going to seem so much more accessible, so much more manageable, less of that ambiguity and indecision, but more of that sense of assurity and knowing that, yes, this is why B is the right answer or D is the right answer. Just walking away with a higher sense of confidence, which is why I've told y'all since the beginning that the Albert quizzes, I'm not grading them. Okay? I don't care if you get a 25. I don't care if you get 100. Yeah, I do care, but grade wise, I want you to practice. I want you to be sure of yourself. I want you to take this wholeheartedly. I don't want you to have to feel that you need to cheat or look up answers using another tab and trying to find. No, like take it wholeheartedly. Take the test and do the best that you can and look at the rationale. I made it, as always, when you answer the question, it tells you if you got it right or wrong, and then they give their explanation. And I love that because we get to see into the test question creator's mind. When they wrote the test, this is why they saw A as the better answer, and why this was the issue with letter B, and why that wasn't the best answer. So really study that rationale, and I really want y'all to get a sense of understanding and acceptance with these kind of questions, and knowing, okay, I've seen this kind of question before. I know that this is what I need to look for this time around. So there's no sense of surprises. We get that sense of exposure and get a sense of familiarity with it and a level of comfortability with it. So when you take today's quiz and you look, I think it's like 6 questions about Stan Lee, and you read the article, do the best that you can. No pressure because there's no grade tied to what you score on the quiz itself. I want you to use this as a learning mechanism. If you haven't signed in before, I went ahead and put the codes there for you. So when you log into it, just a reminder of log in with the Google option. Rather than having to set up a whole account, log in with your Google. Just be sure that you're signed in with your portal. It makes it so much easier. And then if you're in 6th period, here's the code. And if you're in 7th period, here's the code. So good luck. I hope you enjoy the article. I hope you enjoy the piece and really take a shot at those questions.